search continues off the coast of Indonesia for a missing jet with 162 people on board. From the air, searchers have spotted oil slicks and some objects, but they don't know yet if they're from Air Asia Flight 8501 that disappeared from radar yesterday morning.
Our focus now from Asia is to help and to support the next of kin of passengers and also our crew to go through these very, very difficult times.
The jet was trying to avoid bad weather in the area when it vanished from radar. One search and rescue official says they're working on the hypothesis that the jet is at the bottom of the sea. And hundreds of people have now been rescued from a Greek ferry off the far coast of Albania. Helicopters have been circling over the ferry, plucking passengers from the deck. Greek Coast Guard officials now say 5 people have died in the fire. Passengers on board the ferry say there was no fire alarm and that passengers had to alert each other. More tension in New York as one murdered police officer is laid to rest. At the weekend funeral for Officer Rafael Ramos, hundreds of police officers turned their backs on Mayor Bill de Blasio. Police Commissioner Bill Bratton says he doesn't agree with the move.
I think it was very inappropriate at that event. That funeral was held to honor Officer Ramos, and to bring politics or to bring issues into that event, I think, was very inappropriate.
Ramos and his partner, Officer Wen-Jen Liu, were just killed in Brooklyn just over a week ago. Officer Liu will be laid to rest this coming weekend. And in Arizona last night, a vigil for a police officer shot and killed over the weekend. Tyler Stewart was shot multiple times while responding to a domestic flight call in Flagstaff. The man who shot him then took his own life. President Obama says he's ready to take out the veto pen more often next year. He gave notice to the new GOP majority in the Senate in a recent interview.
Now you've got Republicans in a position where it's not enough for them simply to grind the wheels of Congress to a halt and then blame me.
He says he wants to work with Republicans on Capitol Hill, but they have to, in his words, responsibly govern. And 2 brothers who say they were victims of a registered sex offender are now suing him after he won a lottery in Florida. Timothy Poole won over $2 million earlier this month. He pleaded guilty to attempted sexual battery of a young boy in 1999. And there are Gmail problems in China. Google says all access to Gmail was cut off in China over the weekend. No comment from the Chinese officials. Google shut down its search engine in China 5 years ago, saying it would no longer cooperate with government censors. I'm Francesca Page. We'll have more news coming your way in half an hour.